Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine, the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. All right, here we go. Exciting Magic Secrets session. We've got a lot packed in today. I'm actually going to I'm beginning a, a you blog tribute, a salute to a Magic Secret salute to Stan Lee. So our blog, our bomb blog editor in chief, Bryn, has just put a blog post live that'll help commemorate that. That's coming up for the second half of the show. We'll also show off possible hero of the day gameplay from that, and also if Smitty wants to show off actually a Merfolk deck. I want to pull it up. How's it going, Smitty? Find out what Smitty's
Raindrops
thinking.
on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Great deal. Great deal. You love this Merfolk deck, so I'm going to begin. Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to begin with is revealing our new side two. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal the art. I'm not yet going to reveal the markup. We'll reveal the markup for it next week. But this is the artwork for our second half of our token card. Last week we revealed our Doombot tokens, but this week we are revealing the artwork for our new token, and this is for our commander players. Our commander players, we know the commander players can play with proxies, and so this is a proxy for commander players, and you can really enjoy that. Denny Cho, who it was began the idea of this proxy for me. What was that? Oh no, I've got a game playing. I've got I must have just defeated somebody on the bazaar or something like that. Did I win? I lost? I can't believe I lost that guy. Let me close that window. I was playing game there. But anyways, that's what that sound was. All right, so here we go. This is the proxy that we created, and it's super duper. Really proud of it. We'll be printing these up just like we printed up our other proxy cards. Here's some here. These are our prepared and unprepared for the Strixhaven set, and this is for our Marvel set. But we also wanted to support our commander players more and more, so we're doing that. So here we have a great proxy for them.
That's
And
Doombot's girlfriend.
is it? Is it now? Of course it must be. And our Badger Mole Cub is sipping down some brewskis. By the way, I keep getting I don't know if he's just drunk texting me, but Badger Mole Cub keeps telling me why is he not at least one of them is he not legendary enough to be in Hero of the Day? So I don't know. Maybe we'll sneak one in there. But anyways, this is a great artwork, and we have it's a great thing. We're already starting so many traditions with Magic Secrets, really making it so. Really, this is for you. It's for gamers, but also part of how we do that is we do it for our friends, and we also do some things for ourselves to have fun. So this kind of hits on a bunch of spots. So I enjoyed that. So here's another screen capture that I want to share. Let me pull this up. So Smitty posted this last week. We had DJ Michael Freeman on, and he talked about how this card, right? Another prop for our show today. So see here. Let me see. Go to controls. Keep sharing. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. So we've got our new Namor card, and again, as a tribute to Stan Lee, he helped create so many memorable characters. This is Submariner. This is Namor. Actually, I had to remember that actually they printed on here that he's a villain. So I didn't realize he was a villain in the game, but oftentimes in the comics he was a hero. By the time I was reading, but there were times when he was kind of cast as a villain. I think he was an Avenger for a while. But anyways, so this is artwork from him, and Stan Lee, helped create so many memorable characters. Here's another a card that we'll be featuring today, Storm, which I think is really good playability. Depending on the deck that you're playing against, she can really just take the game down. But I've won a lot of games with it. So DJ Michael Freeman last week talked about how He really loved Namor, especially in the modern environment. So Smitty came up with a great deck list for us, and I thought I would start off my kind of monologue portion today. My monologue portion today will be a little bit talking about that, and then I'm actually going to talk about Grim Dawn because we are 1 month away from Grim Dawn releasing its fourth and presumably final DLC or third, presumably final DLC, whichever it is, and it's going to be quite awesome, quite the spectacle. So that's going to be nifty. So I want to prepare everybody, and it's a beloved game, something that David and I have been taking advantage of it since I think around 2014, crazily enough. So we played it a ton. But Smitty, this is a deck that you posted in the group. It's a tournament winner with the shoals and stuff like that. Very similar to what DJ Michael Freeman talked about last week. What say you?
Well, yeah, I definitely didn't build this. It's a beauty though. I haven't delved into why not playing islands is better. It's probably just because they're
Well,
giving you
they're
more.
blue spells that you can pitch, and they do have powerful stuff. Like some of them, uh, one of them is like a three casting cost clone. It's pretty powerful.
That's right, with the shoal, of course, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, and then you have, like the kind of somewhat what most people are doing, Merfolk Shell for modern, but you'll see some slight variations. Like four Mind Spring Merfolk is definitely not in every deck.
Hey,
Yeah,
we've been
I,
on top of Mindspring for a while over here at
I
Magic
thought you
Secrets.
might be a fan of that.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
got nine lords,
Yeah.
four adepts makes sense. The four Namors is very interesting. The shoals are like the real oh yeah card in the deck.
Yeah.
Four Harbingers is beautiful, and then so you've got 12 free counter spells, and all your dudes. He also has two of the 1/1s that are very important that make islands for your opponent. Probably not like that important, but it's probably also.
Yeah, it strikes me as pretty disruptive. I'm almost surprised he doesn't
Actually,
play
it's
four.
it's very important to give your guys unblockable, and it also helps you benefit with the Pearl Trident.
Yeah, it's a great. I was thinking, Adam, I was thinking the same thing.
I knew
So I
somebody
was
would know
like,
more
man,
about this than me.
yeah. Well, because what it is going to be like, think about what it's going to be in a lot of cases. So, dream scenario, you're going second. First of all, good on the draw, which is rare. Um, but let's say your opponent plays whatever, an arid like they play a plateau, whatever the plateau is called, Sacred Foundry, right? The Shockland. So they do a Sackland, Shockland, and play the 2/1 monkey, which is powerful. And actually, that gives them something decent. But actually, it's really disruptive. I mean, that's like about the worst thing that somebody can do to you. The
Yeah,
I
Boris definitely did not die with the banning of Flage.
Yeah, for sure not. So then you play this guy, you hit their sacred boundary, make it an island, which they can't really use. And your guy is there, you can block the monkey if he attacks him. So yeah, pretty great. And then again, like Adam said, can make for island walking and so forth. So this is really cool for me. We're doing a whole series of blog posts. This is a salute to Stan Lee. The reason we're doing this, the whole makeup of this is the foundation of a much greater thing, both with Magic Secrets and the ripple effects, and we've discussed that. And so, really recognizing not just the excellence of new up and comers and our members and so forth, but there's also a certain lifetime excellence that we want to appreciate. Richard Garfield is a friend of the shows. We appreciate Richard for that. So he's somebody that we've really recognized here. We'll continue to recognize him again and again. I think Richard Garfield changed the world. I really do. Like that's why I put it in the book the way that I did, guys. Between what Richard and David and I did, basically, if you got everyone else out of the way, we really made something that was not very popular extremely popular. We did. And of course, there's other people that were somewhat in the way, somewhat out of the way. It's hard to say what they were doing. Some great heroes that were out there, but definitely Richard did something. He made the game, and then David and I did it the way we did it, and that's why it was so popular in a certain way of looking at things. Okay, so yeah, and now here we are, with Stan Lee, and we're doing a salute to Stan Lee. These great characters are now magic cards with their own stats, and we always like when I was a kid, you'd always want to play. You kind of wish that your toys and stuff like that would have more of a regular mechanic to them, so they'd be a little bit more realistic and more interesting to play with, not just sort of dress up dolls playing tea or whatever, which is fine. You can also have dress up dolls and play tea. I have this little guy here today to remind us. This is one of these Pop Mart guys, the Lulus, and they made this guy into like a little kind of gamerish kind of mech thing. And I got this recently, and I don't know, I like it. It's cool. It's cool to have that narrative side of things and that artistic side of things too. But we also, the mathematical side also appeals to us, and the strategic side of it, and so on. So anyway, this is a deck that Smitty and Bryn will be able to hop on an account and show off to you in sort of a arena format. It won't be perfect modern because arena isn't really set for modern, and I'm didn't have the time to get it ready for MTGO. Maybe we can get it ready for MTGO for next time if we feel like following through. We'll see. But we have some nice follow through today pretty quickly, so we won't be able to play with the shoals, but the rest of the cards we have for the most part, and we'll have a reasonable enough uh, kind of mock-up of this deck. I spent $30 on Arena Rares to get the Lord of Atlantis. They made him a mythic. A pretty smart move for them, so they got $20 from me. So we'll be able to do that. Okay, so that'll be part of the second part of our show, and Bryn will be able to show you off my salute to Stan Lee post, which is the first post. The second post can be about Namor, which is another beloved Stan Lee character, and we've got the precursor of it with this deck right here. We are chock full of action. Plus, we have the Hero of the Day deck, which you guys will see. It's a great way of representing so many of these different heroes that they have. And so Brendan and Smitty will get to that on the second half of the show. Okay, so we have about 15 minutes before then. What I'm going to do is actually show you guys a new game for you. It's an old game. It's probably, oh, whoops. Go to the options and get the audio off, master volume, music volume. Okay, I'll turn all the volumes down on this for now, or I'll turn it low. Okay, great. So I'm going to show you guys Grim Dawn, and I'm going to play live for about 15 minutes. I'm just going to start a new character. And I was playing a little bit with David's son Chance. He's my godson. Playing a little bit with him recently, so it's all at the top of my head. And so this is coming out. It's slated for a new release. They're releasing a new character and a whole new realm of worlds and challenges for Grim Dawn. You can find that on Steam and other places, presumably, but definitely on Steam. And so now I'm going to show you guys Grim Dawn. I'm going to play for about 15 minutes and then turn things over to Smitty and Bryn and Lawrence and whoever else wants to join us, Adam. So let me go to the screen sharing, and I'm going to share this. Share screen. Let's go to screens. This applications. Screens. Share. That's my screen there. What about now? Now are you seeing Grim Dawn?
Looking good.
You guys are seeing Grim Dawn? Is that correct?
Yeah, we see the home screen for Grim
Yep.
Dawn.
Okay. So let's make a new character. So create a character, and we'll call him Smitty. And we'll make him veteran. And we'll create. And that is Smitty has been created now. And we can start the game. So it's a super game. I encourage all of you guys to play it. I think it's so much fun. It's easy to get into. Um, I'll play the kind of narrative part of it here. You wake up this burning place. Anyways, you guys can watch the thing. You wake up in this place. You don't. It's mysterious. You're like, oh, you woke up. They released you. They captured you in this circle, but now you're released, and you're in this apocalyptic world where you see this town. This is I don't remember what the name of the town is, but anyway, some town name, Devil's Crossing, I think. And this guy wants us to go to Burial Hill and find the source of the problem. So there's uh, a zombie infestation. Actually, here's a zombie right here. I'll beat him down, and so I'm just going to beat up on zombies here for a minute. And don't worry when you're playing this game if you die, you just respawn. It's no big deal. You know you don't want to be like dying repeatedly or anything like that. It's of course not pleasant, but for the most part, it's just basically no big deal. Like Katy Perry says, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Let's see if I can get a better weapon here or something like that. Huh. But I wonder if I have my things kind of overly filtered here. All right. So I'll beat on these guys for a minute. Not very interesting, but I need to gain my first level. Once I gain my first level, I'm just gonna play a necromancer. I'm gonna suggest that you guys, when you guys are getting started, just go ahead and play a summoner. There's uh, three different classes that summon very, very well. Um, Occultist is really great, probably my favorite. Necromancer is super duper, as I'm going to show you here in a second. And then there's also Shaman that you can play. And so you play a two class. Of course, it's a very much a deck building type of game. Um, I've played a lot on this game. I'll show you in a little while. You'll see I've I've built a lot of characters in this game, and I love it. It's just such a great game. And you're kind of saving this world, freeing this kind of rough world from a rough situation. Oops. All right, so here we've got Francis's Gun of Scorching, so we're gonna equip that. And we got Francis's note. Let's see what Francis said. Francis said, "I just reached level 2." Okay, great. So I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna pick Necromancer, and I'm gonna gain a level of Necromancer, so I can then select Raise Skeletons, and I'm gonna start pumping up the Raise Skeleton skill, and I'm gonna tether the Raise Skeleton skill to this #1 slot. I'm gonna raise some skeletons. Come right along with me. And they're going to do the dirty work from now on. I'm going to mostly be loafing and watching skeletons do work. But that'll make the game a lot more doable for you guys. But I play a ton of summoners. It's absolutely viable as a top level, very top level. You can play the hardest things with summoners. There's also other classes that are terrific as well. So I'll let my guys are. I got these three skeleton guys just kind of hammering away. They get stronger later on. They get turned into other stuff. That should help. I don't know which ones are my guys and which ones are other guys. There's a little indicator down here. The little blue indicator tells me how many of my guys are still alive, which is 3, and which is the right number. There's a second skill that you can pump up in the skill tree that I was showing you that will allow you to summon more skeletons and make them stronger and so on. So that's one of the things that we can summon. We've got another little note here of some sort, gets you some sort of bonus. Of course, you can read all the stuff. The narrative element of the game is outstanding. It's really fun. You're kind of waking up in this apocalyptic world. What went wrong? Who knows? Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay, so I just gained another level. So so what I'll do is I'll hit S for skills. 22 minutes in, I'm still already level. All right, so now it's level 5. That resets your summons when you level up and then you skill up. So you have to resummon them. which of course has a cooldown, but I've reached that cooldown. So see now my guys are a little stronger, right? They're now some of them are little archers. Pretty soon, some of them will turn into actual little wizard guys that cast pretty cool spells. So they get pretty formidable here. I'm looking to get them pretty strong before I. Oh, whoops! That's an actual boss type thing right there, if you guys can see. But it's no big deal because I've got my guys to shoot him. Yeah, enemy boss killed. So we break into his stash, and I'm getting kind of some more stuff here. See, I'm just gonna equip this. Well, I guess I'm not gonna equip it. I don't have high enough stats to equip it yet. All right. Well, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I'll show you guys a little bit more about equipment in a second. Uh, where is it? To kind of go around. I'm generally going up on the map. So I got 3 skeletons with me. Yeah, I'm really glad they're coming out with a new version of this. Because what happens is by adding a new class, that in essence adds a bunch of new characters because every character is kind of a dual class, like two classes together. So you might be like, for example, right now I'm a necromancer, so I might become a necromancer occultist, and that's a really great combination. I've done that before. It can be really powerful. So that's going to be a really great summoner. It's going to have the necromancer summoner summons the skeletons plus some. Okay, so now I have a new rift. These rifts let you travel the map pretty easily. You'll see me kind of naturally do that. Okay, I just leveled up again, so I'm going to quickly go up to level 8 in my uh, skills. Now my skeletons are getting stronger and stronger. Going to kind of keep it moving. All right, so we're coming up on a little sub boss up here that's important in the game. The first kind of barrier that you have to clear that will let me go into the town and let me access um, the shared stash. So the shared stash is kind of the one of the main mechanics that drives the game and that makes the game work and makes it so interesting. Is that there's some kind of objective right there. Yeah. Did I miss it? I'm supposed to go up the hill. Um, so yeah, we go up here. It's actually not even that helpful that I have a weapon right now, just so you guys know. So don't worry about like once you have summons, pretty much stop worrying about your weapons, which is almost right away. These are little aether crystals. You want to get them, collect them. They're helpful for stuff. They pay costs and for crafting. And you'll see a little bit about that as the game goes. I'll get you far enough. You kind of, I'm helping you kind of do this pretty confidently. I'm level 5 now. Okay, just keep leveling these guys up. They're level 11 now. Summon them. I should start getting wizards pretty soon here. Maybe next level, maybe now already. Pending. Okay, they're pretty slow. Okay, so I should be able to kill the animator down here. My guys are mostly clearing things out for me. Yeah, I played a lot of hours with this game. It's a great game. So yeah, every time they add a new character, that means that each of the other classes can then be paired with that character, creating a new kind of combination. All right, so this is the guy, the man of the hour who needs to die. Hopefully my guys can kill him. I just need to just not die. So he's gonna throw something or other at me. I just need to not die to that, whatever it is, and just kind of monitor if my guys are dead. If my guys are dead. I just need to resummon them. He's halfway dead already. It's no big deal. Oh, he did kill some of my guys, so I'll resummon. They're kind of a bad pull. It's a little bit random which skeletons you summon. And then I think that the necromancer has one other kind of summon, a blight fiend or something like that, which isn't necessarily it's pretty good. It's all pretty good. Okay, so I killed him. One more thing we want to do before going back to town is we want to go to this I'm going to go down here, and this is another kind of important mechanic in the game, is these shrines that are right here. More summons here. And these shrines will one of the things that makes this game really fun that made David and I want to play this game in the first place. Offer. Okay, great. So I just cleared the shrine. Is these shrines. So these shrines let us do a whole another level of character development that layers really nicely. So with this, I'm going to go for this kind of pet branch. I have one to spend because I just did that one branch, and then I'm going to fill this up, and it's going to not just give me abilities as it goes, but it's going to give me more colors and so forth. So right now, I'll build up some red so I can do this. There's one down here that I can do that actually lets me do a whole nother summon, basically. So it's, anyways, it's a whole different type of character development you can do. So I'm going to pop back over to the town and show you guys here really quickly. So now they're happy with me because I killed the reanimator. Yep, you got it. I'm level 6 now, and now he has a new quest for us. He says, hey, man, you seem like you can do a lot of tasks around here. I said, yes, I can. So I'll just do some stuff in here really quick. There's some things that you can do with reputation that stack that make it kind of better and better with this. Um, I'm ignoring that for now. I wouldn't normally, but you can get these things called mandates. But anyways, all right, I set these aside for myself, these 2 rings that level 7 will really make things better. That they'll each give me +3 to my skeleton skill. So I'm level 6 right now. I could do other stuff. But I'm just, I wanted to really make this simple for you. So, because now you're kind of seeing the power of equipment. Also, I can talk to this guy here. Okay, great. Okay, so his apprentice is missing. So we go to skills. Let's see. So I have an additional skill I can do. I'm all the way up to level 15 already for skeletons, and you can overmax them. I'm right at the hour mark. So I just want to get to level 7 and show you guys off the new goods. All right, so now you're also seeing Riftgate travel, right? So I travel back in here. Now I'm going to go back to this rift. So there's rifts that are on the map that are static, and then there's rifts that that you can plant on the map, that you can kind of add to the map. And in doing that, oh, I think you actually have to go through the burial cave. All right, well, whatever. So I'll show you guys something pretty interesting for me. And then, of course, it might be interesting for you guys. And then if you guys play a little bit, I'll show you a little bit more. And then I'm just going back into the cave that I was in before. And so once, and so it's got a neat thing where you go through a whole kind of normal world. You kind of save the world once, and then you kind of come back again, but sort of powered up, and you're continuously building levels. But you can also go back and forth between multiple characters, so different characters can start stocking up items for you, which is where again the game gets much more fun and much more interesting. So here I had to kind of run through this cave to get through. Sometimes something's kind of blocked, so you have to go through a cave or something like that. So once I get to level 7, there's different places I can go into. There's something called Grim Maps. It's extremely helpful. It's a really, really nice interactive map. They also have Grim Builds, Grim Dawn Calculator that lets David, especially, is really good at it, using it as a tool to do different character builds and tell you what is going to happen, what your damage is going to be, and how it's going to be, what your armor is going to be, and your regeneration and so forth. There are various skills that this guy has that I'm sort of building up as I go. There we go, level 7, exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay, so now I can equip these to survive this. Cool. If you hit R, you summon do a potion, by the way, and they're just kind of infinite. They didn't used to be. These guys will kind of protect me for a second while I figure this all out. Let's see. 2 more of those. And then, yeah, I'll go to my inventory and equip those 2 rings. Here's one, and then the other may have acquired spirit, so I just need to pump my spirit up a little bit here. And that's something else you can do. You can spirit, physique, cunning, you can pump those. And so now I'm level 22 skeletons. So the only thing is I only have 3 of them. And see, now I'm already getting this kind of, this guy here. This guy is a wizard who's going to cast spells at people. And this guy's like this powerful knight. So I'm going to just kind of cut through stuff now. Guys will just smash everything. You see, super, much more powerful. I'm just going to show you a little bit more of a fight so you guys can see what that's like. And then it progresses kind of from there. But yeah, you can see they're just kind of smashing through everything. And then the next power up in the same kind of power up line will allow me to summon more of them. So then I can have, 3, 4, 5, then 6 of them. I think this cave has another shrine in it. So that's another nice power up for me. Oh, actually, I think I'm rescuing somebody in this one. But anyways, you see, I can just kind of run through things now. These guys just sort of destroy them. So yeah, and that's because I had these, cool rings and so forth, put everything together. And there you go. That was a 15-minute or so. How was that, guys? Rundown of Grim Dawn. Was that helpful,
Yeah,
Bryn?
nice. Yeah, last time you showed was a couple years ago, and Lawrence and I played together a fair bunch. I just checked my Steam. I think I have almost 200 hours there. So and a
Nice.
bunch of that was with Lawrence. So I just checked the
Nice.
new character. It's I think it's a Berserker. Is that correct for the
Berserker is going to be
DLC?
coming out. Yeah. So now here you guys go. And now we're up to speed. And so I can turn over the show now to Bryn and Smitty. Feel free to log into the iCarus account and show things off as much as you guys want to. There's a new blog post and everything like that. And yeah, we have a fun show.
Yeah.
Great. All right, so I'm going to end my screen sharing. And we will go to Bryn's. So we'll go to make presenter. Yes.
Yeah, it should be good. Let's see. There we go.
Perfecto. Here we go. All right, Smitty, take it away.
Whatever you guys want to talk about. We can talk about Infinite Pixies or Merfolk or something that Adam knows about that I don't, or Mike's new deck. You guys pick. I don't care. I've been
Right.
playing the same 2-3 decks for the last week and a half, so we don't need to go over those anymore.
Okay. But you've been crushing them. I mean, I've seen you turn 3, another one, and another one. It's like, oh, here's Smitty again with a turn 3. Poor opponents. Let's see. We have this is the one you showed from Moxfield. Was that the one that just won a tourney, or was it a different one?
The Infinite Pixies. It's got the balloon maker in it. That doesn't look like it'll be it, but it might be.
This one?
Yeah. Yep. That one. Oh no. Yeah. Go ahead and make it bigger on the screen.
I'm not sure if I can, like this, you mean, or?
Okay, I see it now. It's fine. It's fine now.
Okay.
Yeah. So this deck is really cool. It makes infinite nurturing pixies with haste.
How?
And it uses surveillance cam to do so. So basically, you need surveillance cam, and then go ahead and gloss over bloom tender. Right. So you need bloom tender or a cubland with pixie and the
surveillance cam.
balloon man.
Okay.
And then you so you copy let's get this right. So, yeah, you copy the pixie, bounce the surveillance cam. So we're untapping the Jolly Balloon Man, who
Mm-hmm.
make another pixie token that bounces the surveillance cam.
So you get a bunch, like a whole bunch of, they're basically an army of 2/2 pixies, or?
You get infinite hasty 2/2 pixies. Yeah, and this deck won a tournament, and the guy's name is Peter something or other.
Okay.
Is super sweet about interacting about it, because I was talking to him on Twitter, and he's like, "Hey, your idea doesn't work," because I was like, because he said the main deck that he loses to is Spelementals. I was like, well, can we just put Torpor Orb in and then Seam Rip it when oh yeah, you can't target your own things with Seam Rip. You could bounce it with Boomerang Basics, but he says that Peter HUSISIAN on Twitter, to give credit
Okay.
where it's due, was the developer and winner with this deck. So yeah, my idea was terrible, but like if you go to his tweet, you can get the full breakdown. So Gary first brought this deck up, and I was like, I don't understand. And then Gary found this guy's tweet explanation of how to play it.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's really cool. There was a version back in May or early June that had Appa. But the
Uh-huh.
Balloon Man really makes a difference, and I wonder. So it's resilient because it has lots of, it has Mockingbird, it has Storm Chasers, it has Gear Hulk, things that can get things for your and basics, Boomerang Basics. I just wonder, if they figure out, oh, I just have to kill the Balloon Man, but also the Balloon Man only seems to come in through Nature's Rhythm.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I see that.
yeah.
If you
There's
want,
only one
yeah.
of them. I mean, sure, you can draw it, but
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's coming in through Nature's Rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, you get that through, you do the thing. I don't fully understand all of the cards. Cryogen Relic is probably just for, it's another thing that's probably just resilience.
Enters and leaves, draw a card. Yeah, so you can get to your Nature's Rhythm a bit easier. And you can stun, of course, if you sacrifice it, or you can bounce it with the Nurture and Pixie, so you can draw. It's a little bit of a card draw engine, I suppose. Like if you want, because I was wondering, so we get to our Jolly Balloon Man via our Nature's Rhythm, but then how do we get to our Nature's Rhythm more reliably, right? So we have the Cryogen Relic is probably mostly for that. And then Pixie to bounce it, I could see, or then how else? Oh,
Yeah, it's
Boomerang
tough
Basics, of
because
course, we can bounce it. Yeah, okay.
in the in his sideboard, he has an extra Pixie and
Oh,
an
yeah.
extra Cryogen Relic.
Okay.
For purposes of decks with lots of point at you, like lots of point removal.
Oh, right, like Hex and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't, like I said, I definitely don't understand this deck fully yet, but I get the gist of it, and I think it's really fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I've never seen like an army of pixies before, like 10 or 20 or however many you want. 2/2s.
Yeah, Dan was
With haste?
Dan was on Surveil Cam as soon as it came
Early.
out.
Yeah, he was early, yeah.
He's like, this card's gonna do something, and I'm like, yep, I bet it is, but I'm
Yeah.
not that smart. I'll leave that to the smarties. So that's where we landed with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one
Another
MTGO
interesting
challenge
thing.
run, right?
So we can kind of just put that to bed if you want, because we're not
Sure.
going to play it, right?
Okay.
I don't know. Is Adam with us right now? I can't see.
I'm
I
here.
believe so, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
there we go.
Cool. So let's talk about this. Avengers Disassembled, Capstone, um, and the Price of Freedom. Have you seen this?
I am familiar.
Let me search it
I'm a
up.
fan.
I'm sorry?
I am definitely familiar, and I am a fan.
Yeah. So I know you were talking about Capstone, and this like I've run into this weird land destruction deck that when it first hits you, you're like, oh, that's no big deal. I got basics, whatever, and then it just kills all your lands, basics and everything. You just have nothing left. And it uses and Avengers Disassembled is the probably the most important card in the deck because it also is a big ass pyroclasm. Um, so that's an interesting deck I've seen popping up. Who knows how good it is in standard or not? But
Funny.
and then
Yeah.
they
It's
use
certainly something that I want to try.
yeah. What's the name of the capstone thing?
That one is the red capstone. Hang
You
on.
can probably just find it searching capstone.
Improvisation capstone.
Yeah. So this seems to really help with their plan.
Oh, and it's Paradigm, so it keeps coming back.
They're playing tablet, of course, and all that shit
They're
too.
playing tablet, yes, obviously.
It's not fun when they get their rocks off. Like you're like, oh, cool, I'm winning. Oh, and once you've seen it once or twice, you're like, oh, never mind, I'm not winning anymore. It's over. Might as well scoop. Because you're gonna end up with no lands.
Yeah.
And they're so. Anyways,
And the price of freedom draws you a card.
yes, doesn't hurt. It's like
It's basics as well.
correct. As does Avengers, I believe.
Indeed they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are
So
they playing the what was it? It's like there. I think there's like a one red cost where you can cast it and you can get it's either a sorcery or instant, and you can grab another sorcery or instant back from the graveyard.
flashback. Yeah.
Yeah. Did they play that in this deck also or no?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I've seen it mostly as let me look. Let me look at my notes. I got notes on this one. I think I've seen it mostly as red, white. Sorry, I think I've seen it mostly as red, white, black.
What do they use the black for?
Ancient Vendetta, Deadly Cover Up. Just to really like push your shit.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
like I said, I haven't faced the deck that many times, but I don't think I think I might have faced it 3 or 4 times, and I don't know if I've won. Maybe once. Yeah, I think it's just pushed me in every time. So
Yeah. Oh, funny.
let's see.
What was the other one? You said at first, like Avengers something?
Avengers Disassembled.
Oh, this one. Oh, yeah.
It's a disgusting card. It's really
Yeah.
really good. Um, and it's type dependent, but since they're building around the fact of trying to just have you have no lands, it's pretty damn cool. And they've got demo fields too for bonus. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, another interesting thing that I'm seeing in the last few days is the return of Ultima. Ultima is back.
Oh, yeah?
Probably because of tablet and some other things.
Oh no, not Ultima.
But it was gone for like you hardly saw it for like a month,
Yeah.
and now it's showing up in a lot of games that I've been playing. And by a lot, I haven't been playing that many. And maybe I noticed it more because I'm playing creatures, and not control.
Right.
But yeah, it seemed to take a hiatus in lieu of Day of Judgment, and
Mhm.
now I'm seeing it. It's like I said, it's come up a lot in the last few days. So something to note. Another thing that Adam might know about. Go ahead and look up Cosmic Cube.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. It's just blind speculation that it's an interesting card to look at. I'm sure people have looked at it real hard and maybe even figured shit out with it. I haven't looked at it that hard, but it's it's
Nice.
just interesting to me.
Nice.
It's a pretty sexy flow of beatdown, maybe. I don't know.
Whenever you attack. So if you attack, whether you attack with one or creature or four, it's that counts as one attack, or probably, right?
No, you get one activation out of it
Yeah.
per turn. So it'll take your biggest creature, and then you mill 6 cards, and anything that costs less than that creature's power can come on the board. It's interesting.
Right. Less than or equal to the greatest power.
Trying to
Okay.
do gen shit with Progenitus or something, maybe, I don't know. But also, if you're thinking that you've got 10 power worth of attacking creatures, then maybe you probably just don't need Progenitus, or it's more of a string where you're going like 3, 4, 5, and just make it, and being more relentless is.
What do you mean 3, 4, 5? Like per, because you can cast one, right?
Let's say if it's 3 power creature, it goes and gets another 3 power creature.
You may cast a spell from among them. You may cast a spell. Okay. So it's like every time you attack, you look at the top 6 cards, and let's say the power of your greatest creature is 5, then you can cast from the top 6 a creature with 5 or less mana. Is that right? I think so.
Well, it's not just creatures, so you can cast spells.
You can cast a spell. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it, but I just think it's interesting. So
Reminds me of those dinosaur decks where they get like a, I don't know, like a 7/7 dinosaur that gets a bunch of other dinosaurs, and yeah.
Tali, yeah.
Yeah, reminds me of that one.
Yeah, Tali was kind of dope. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I just thought it was interesting. I had it in my notes, so I thought I'd share.
And we could probably, like, even if we get this in like an Isengard shuffle type of situation, we could probably cast it turn 3, for sure turn 4, and sometimes turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, and you could do ridiculous things. I don't know. It's a thought.
I like it.
I don't know. I don't have great insight on it, but it's just something I'm curious about. Okay, so that's all I got.
I like it. Then we have another deck here, right? You guys know about this one? I think this was the timeless kind of.
Yeah. We talked about the Merfolk though. I think we're good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at Mike's crazy heroes deck.
Yeah, that's a fun one. So many problems that people have to deal with. It's this one.
I mean, it's more than my brain can process, but he likes it, so it's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
This guy, the 5-color guy, I don't know where he came from. I don't know how he got in here, but I guess you can guess him. I don't know. He seems like nuts. I have no idea what he's doing there, but I guess if you can guess him, he's good.
Yeah, I haven't played this version yet with this guy in it, because like the green is reliable, the blue is reliable, and then
I think he's also banking on web slinging him in.
nice, probably with this one, right? But this is a one-off.
I think there's another web slinger, but maybe, yeah.
Oh, where's another? Maybe this?
I was just testing.
Yeah,
I tried a couple of the dragons. I think that the thing to do probably if I had to like play it right now is the two spiders that I'm testing, the two versions of Spider-Man that I'm testing. I'd probably just drop them for Badger Mole Cub for now and see how I like that. But it's hard to say. I mean, I do kind of miss Badger Mole Cub. He's so great.
yeah,
Obviously, if he was a legend, he'd be in this deck. But yeah, what's going on with the deck, Smitty, is that so compared to how we do Atlanta Shuffle, which would just basically be Merfolk, like instead of 14 different legends or whatever this is, you'd have, you know, various Merfolk, the Tidebinders, the Mindstream Merfolk that we draw cards off of,
Yeah,
and
I
you'd
see
have
the overall power level is super high.
right. So that's what you're doing is you're just like you're not getting hit by the legend rule because there's just one of each, and of course we're kind of abusing that with Druidus like always.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a super high win percentage for a deck that's really untuned. I'll tell you that. I mean, I really win a lot with it. Brandon, I think it's probably the same for you. Of course.
Fire it up.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, play again. But there's still some rough spots with it. I mean, I do feel like it could be a better deck. I just don't know exactly how. Like the last couple spots, disappointing, but also
I
I
feel like you're
feel like
talking about the Omens deck for me. I'm like, this deck is really good. I just don't know what to do to make it better.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but anyways, you'll see the power level of the cards is really high and it's really fun. I've ordered most of the cards to the deck. That way I can just kind of carry it around because I think it's a great ambassador for the game. Wow, good hand. Keep it. I mean, it's not a great hand. There's no mana acceleration, but for a
Right.
hand without mana acceleration, it's about as good as it gets, I suppose.
Yeah,
Can't really play Druid. I mean, Druid is just the worst thing that we could have drawn there.
yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and play the guy. We'll just hope to kind of get him. You know, if you draw a couple lands, really scary hand. If you draw a couple lands, if you don't, then you know it's just like anything. But the deck has 27 mana in it, so it's like, what do you want to do? Add more? So we're gonna be really racing this
Ooh,
guy.
there's one land.
Yeah, play the courtyard, and you
Do
gotta
you want to play
play
the
that.
creatures before we attack, or?
I mean, he can't block anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, play the courtyard and Smitty. I think he has to do the bat, right? Or
I think so. I'd agree.
yeah, yeah, I would hit the bat. There's so many terrible things he can do that you just really don't want to see. So if we can stop that, then we stop it. Oh my gosh, she's got Elenda. I have tested Elenda, just so you know, and she's great. I just didn't wind up playing
Yeah,
her.
she's great for sure.
Yeah, terrifying. We could put Elenda in the deck. So what are these two drops? Tax each opponent.
Whenever this creature attack,
You
each
definitely don't take
opponent.
that. What do we want to take? Do we want to take Elenda or do we want to take the Cavalier?
That's a good question. I guess we take Elenda and plan
So.
against the Cavalier.
Okay. Do we have a plan? What's our plan?
Um,
All right.
beating before.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm okay with
I
taking.
take the Cavalier. I'm pretty afraid of that thing.
It's
Conqueror.
very scary. I understand.
Yeah, I can just kill us. Like we don't have a plan for it, so I don't want to pretend like we have a plan when we don't. Okay. So next thing is going to be probably Adam's favorite, which is our Captain America. It's gonna be great.
Yay!
Yeah, it really is great in the deck. It's actually one of the reasons why I want kind of more heroes because it's rough. You know, once he gets ooh, yeah, do that, cast that. We need to stop
We're
that.
gonna cast it for what? For green, for
Stop the
blue?
Elenda. Yeah, we need to stop that Elenda. So cast the bat. And then
Nice.
you guys can figure
That
out
was
the.
part of why I wanted to take Elendra first because we could bat the other guy.
Yeah, we could. I mean, just we have answers, but we haven't drawn any. I would go ahead and play the land, I think, and I think you just have to play it for green. Wait, or do we just hold it?
I think you played for green tapped.
Okay, play it for green tap. I'm fine with that. No, wait. Damage yourself, maybe. Do we want to damage ourselves? Or
Why?
no?
Oh,
Because
for Cecil?
transform our guy.
Um,
All right, let's go for green.
I don't know the answer there. Because you have two bats that might want to attack at some point, so it's going to be a little bit like to and fro.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just don't take the damage then, I guess.
So you want to do green tapped or green untapped or another
So
untapped?
green, I don't care. Tapped. Somebody said tapped. Let's just do tapped. We're not like this isn't like an excellence in gameplay seminar. This is a cool deck and all right. So does he attack with both Smitty? Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Was he gonna block?
That's how I see it.
Yeah. All right. I'm good with that. Okay. So thank goodness. Yeah, he would have played Alendra that turn. That would have been really bad. So great. We're in
Yeah.
good shape. We're in good shape. I mean, he's probably going to lose. He has to top deck out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to do some damage. This is those bats can really get you fast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a Mr.
Play.
Green, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Just do it. Play Mr. Green.
Do green for pay 2 life and then gain 4 life
Yeah.
back? Maybe keep behind the Cecil or no?
Okay, so I think the way this is going to work is Cecil's going to do the damage and flip.
Okay.
Because we're at 10.
So
Yeah, because it's
green
going
pay
to
2
drive you
life.
down to 8.
But I could be wrong. So I think he
Well,
flips.
does he flip? All right, let's find out.
He should
Either way,
flip.
Yeah, I think
this
must be
guy's
right.
in a world of hurt. All right, attack.
Do we attack
Let's
with
do it all
everything?
the
I
time.
think so, right?
Yeah, we're live. You got to do your best.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll wrap up the show with this game. However it goes is how the show
Yeah.
ends. But great show once again. Appreciate everybody. It's just great ongoing group effort. A lot of fun. And you see with this deck, it's just you'll never know what the hell. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, right? Yeah, it did flip.
Yay!
It did flip
I
like
got
Smitty
one
said.
right.
Yeah, and this guy did
He's
not
in
want to see that.
trouble. I don't know what he's.
A lot of trouble. It's just pretty hard here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna.
If he had drawn something else, it could have been bad. But yeah, you're gonna block one of those guys, and it's really bad for him. Boy, he got you down to 1, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else we want to do, or?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and cast Captain America, I guess, or maybe Spider-Man. Cast Spider-Man. Well, whatever. Obviously, Spider-Man would have been better, but that's fine. Okay. Doesn't matter. Just you're gonna attack with everything and
Mash. Mash. Gain life. Mash.
Yeah, I don't think he's in great shape. You're gonna gain 15 life or something this turn.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods though.
Yeah, to get us out of the woods. If he has wrath, that's why we should have cast Spider-Man. Spider-Man, and then even Day of Judgment can't save it, but just whatever. Like when you're playing live, it's never gonna be that perfect.
Yeah.
All right, see what he's got here. If he's got it, good for him.
Raise the
like that.
Even wrath won't necessarily win the game. Actually, he doesn't even have double white. Oof, it's a lot of damage. That's great. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, just
okay, bye.
All right.
Good game.
Good match. Another good week in Magic's Secrets history, and a salute to Stan Lee. This deck is a salute to Stan Lee, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good deck. We may be able to evolve it into a great deck. I just don't know yet, but this is the basic kind of core level of it, and you kind of see the science and friendship and all these things kind of come together in a really, really cool world. I'm very proud of what we put together. Great job, Smitty. Once again, another great week.
Yeah, okay, if you say so.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, you did a great job. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
Very good. And Bryn, thanks again for the blog. New blog post is up on Hero of the Day. It's got Bryn and I worked on it hard together, and it's right there for you on the blog at magicsecrets.com/blog. So thanks so much for doing that, Bryn. And thanks, Lawrence, for all your help with that as well. And great to have Adam on. Great to have everyone on. Great week once again. We will see you guys next week. Magic
See you next week,
Secrets. God
guys.
bless.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
See you guys.
God
Great
bless.
job, Adam.
Thanks, guys.